NCAA football video games when you were growing up?
Yeah, I did. I pretty much did Road to Glory or whatnot. So that was mainly the
Would you like to see those come back?
Yeah, shoes. Yeah. I think they should bring it back. That'd be a nice thing to do or whatnot.
Kirby was talking about how you in high school played in a lot of space, played outside, covered a lot of ground. That the transition of moving inside is always difficult for people like that. Is that something that you've found? Can you talk about making the transition to outside to inside where blockers are coming from every direction?
I think that was the most difficult thing of doing when coming in towards high school and everything. Just by me in high school playing behind the line of scrimmage or whatnot. Well, on the line of scrimmage and coming into college and playing behind, it just seeing things different and knowing what to do. It was a difficult task, but I think I'm picking up on everything pretty good so far.
Quay, when the coaches talk about playing to the Georgia standard, what does that mean to you when you hear that?
Oh man, it means a lot. It's a lot that comes with it. Just putting everything on the line or whatnot, and just being able to do what it is. It means a lot just to be able to do that.
What is it like, kind of getting used to their concept of you're not just playing the school, but you're playing a standard no matter who the actual opponent is?
Say that again for me.
When you're what is it like getting used to that idea of, knowing that you're not just playing an opponent on the field, but you're playing to a standard all the time, too?
I say for me coming in, it maybe took me a while to get used to the standard and whatnot, but as of right now, I think I do pretty good with, being able to do what I'm supposed to do or whatnot, and the standard and everything.
Can you tell when as a group y'all are not doing what Kirby and them want to do? Do they let you know immediately?
I'll say maybe we know what we're not supposed to be doing or whatnot. If we know if we're going out there, we're not playing up to the standard, like he said, we know when we're not doing things right and not doing it in the right approach or whatnot.
Who's not been yelled at over the microphone?
That's a hard question. I'm going to say just about everybody. Everybody.
Coach was saying that he was pretty sure that you regretted the famous Tennessee hat toss.
Yeah, I hate that. To be honest with you, I hate talking about it. But I know it's going to be something that's going to be brought up for the rest of my life just about. But looking back on it, I think it was very immature of me doing that or whatnot. But at the same time, just a kid from a small town that was just happy to be where I was or whatnot. Of course, a lot of people thought I was going to Tennessee, but I still have respect for Coach Pruitt and everything and to the University of Tennessee or whatnot.
When did you know you weren't going up there? When did you know you were coming here for sure?
Maybe on my official visit, I'll say. My official visit, I knew I was coming here.
Looking back
No,
on that,
I take that back. November 18th, when they played Kentucky, I knew I was coming here.
Why?
When I came back, it hadn't been a while since I've been to Georgia. That was my first time coming back. So as I came back, I just felt the love from everybody because it was a lot of people that I haven't saw in a long time, and it just felt different. So I knew pretty much from then.
Just make sure I have this right. So Georgia was on you at the beginning of the recruiting process. Then you were kind of looking elsewhere, and Georgia went early in the mix, and they came back at the end. Is that right?
Yeah, pretty much. After I committed to Bama, everything just got real crazy, I'll say. So things got messed up, mixed feelings, mixed emotions, and whatnot, stuff like that.
That was what I was going to ask you about that. Obviously, you were a highly sought-after recruit. Have you found it even harder than you expected, just to get on the field and just to be able to
coming out of high school and being like a very top-notch player, coming here to Georgia, everybody's good. So it humbled me very fast just by being here and whatnot. As soon as I stepped in, I knew things were just pretty much different. It was how I had to approach myself by just like certain things I had to do different by eating right, taking care of my body, stuff like that on and off the field.
How much harder was it for you than
in
high school?
It depends on what you're saying. Give me a bit.
How about the non-football stuff? How tough was it for you to do the non-football stuff, just class, washing clothes, etc.?
All that I say I'm pretty much used to, but being on my own, having to do this and that, that really wasn't part of me. I'm pretty much a mama's boy or whatnot.
So. How long did it take you to get past being a mama's boy?
I'm still a mama's boy, but I'll say a good while. I'll say.
So, in terms of a team-wide perspective, Kirby was saying the other night that y'all haven't scratched the surface of where y'all are able to go as a team. So, when might be a time, whether it be Vanderbilt game, preseason camp, and practice, when you're able to see the potential of this team, and what do you think that y'all have to do in order to?
I think we just have to come in every day and take every day just to get better. Take no days off. Every rep just gonna have to count. Mainly, I'll say the days that a lot of us may come in, may not feel like practice or whatnot. I think those are the days that count. Just being able to push through for your brothers or whatnot, and I think those are the days that's gonna count and help us get to where we need to be.